some technical difficulties, but we're gonna get it together. So this is another one of the individuals that show up here at the Starbucks when I wake up, right before I wake up. He is also a part of the criminal network system that monitors and surveils, and I believe he's probably one of the big wigs over this actual jurisdiction over here in this area. He pops up quite often. He's typically accompanied with the Middle Eastern guy that I showed earlier. I'll run that back so that you guys can see. But I started recording uh, this video, and like I said, he was standing right here, same spot that the Middle Eastern guy was sitting, same location, same spot. And so, as you can see, yeah. So I started recording, taking notes of what he was doing. He was recording me, or even taking pictures. And so I began recording him as well. But he typically accompanies that Middle Eastern guy that is at the other video. So they're together. This was done on the 24th at 6:52 a.m. And it's still how they're waiting around trying to meet me at the door. License plate is a CRB AA6SH. And it looks like it's a African American. Yeah, it's an African American male. License plate is a CRB AA6SH. And it looks like it's a African American. Yeah, it's an African American male. This way, just parked. And I'm pretty positive it's gonna try to come into the Einstein's bedroom. And it's still how they're waiting around trying to meet me at the door. License plate is a CRB AA6SH. And it looks like it's a African American. Yeah, it's an African American male. This is the first time I've been raped in the last week and a half. So it's definitely been a while. Look at him. And this piece of shit here is watching me. I'm gonna get his license plate as well. He was up here before I got up here. This piece of shit. Like normally they roll up after. They'll roll up after they committed the crime and park up here at this area waiting for me to come up this way because they know that I'm coming up this way. And I typically come up this way and use the restroom. So they'll come up here and park, or they'll just simply follow me up here, right? Tail me up here. I'm gonna get a nice close up of this guy's face so that we can all see who these rapists. And I'm gonna make the difference between the rapist and the perps. The perps are just ones who are following or stalking, trying to facilitate, and then there's actually the actual rapist. This man here is an actual rapist. And this was actually the 23rd, 6:36 a.m. outside of the Einstein and the Goodyear. Got this truck sitting out here in the cut. Now this is a truck with someone who's either in the building or they're back here somewhere. Truck is A, B as in Victor, X as in X-ray, 1710. This is an old Ford piece of shit, 150, F-150, red. And yeah, it's empty. So this motherfucker's lurking around here somewhere. That's why they got the fucking lights out like this. And they got this motherfucker over here at the Dairy Queen area pretending to power wash the patio area, and they got several cars sitting out in the. Alright, so that's 3:06 a.m. Now this is highly unusual, guys, for power washers and people to be going over doing that kind of work at this time of morning. That's just highly unusual activity. But like I said, because I had just left the Starbucks and I was walking down to those locations, they wanted to isolate me and move me away from the Dairy Queen over into the Manuel's, where there's typically always someone inside of that building. They're either already there before I get there, or if I'm doing it spontaneous, they pop up and come into the building as I'm sitting. But I don't typically have very good luck when I stay at that location. The parking lot over there as well. It's 3 a.m. If that gives you any indication. So that's the information on that particular morning, if you will. Um, the following day, I had discovered that I had been sexually assaulted. Got this miscellaneous truck, a white piece of shit that just drove up and illegally parked in this parking lot where all these businesses are closed. It's a white male in the truck alone, and he's just hanging out, watching and looking over here. Walking back and forth over to the auto zone, and it's very clear that store is closed. But it's all just an act. That's what he's really doing, is he's trying to watch and monitor what I'm doing. It's going on almost 1 o'clock, guys, and Starbucks employees are still out there in the parking lot. Talking it up.